Welcome back. Now, we've been able to reconnect with Professor Sadiq Abba, and he joins us on the program right now from Abuja via Skype. Prof, thank you very much for staying with us. Unfortunately, we lost you the other time. But let me start by asking what your take is on the choice of Shettima as the running mate. That's Kashim Shettima now, as a running mate of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, presidential candidate of the APC.
First and foremost, I think I should congratulate BAT, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for picking one of the most quintessential Nigerian, a Nigerian who is highly detribilized, a Nigerian that has seen it all, a Nigerian that was a governor, a senator, a politician with a grassroots mobilization, a Nigerian who is mass oriented, both in nature and in character. I actually want to appreciate the courage of Ahmed Bola Tinubu for having that courage to pick Kashim Shettima, because it's a mark of courage on his own side. It takes a man with a larger heart, with a strong will, to pick a candidate like Kashim Shettima. I think it's a win-win ticket for APC.
Now, just before you go forward, I'm really surprised that you've actually described him as a detribalized Nigerian, because my other guest thinks he's too tribalistic and that he's a hardliner, so to speak.
I think if you go to the record of Kashim Shettima, whether as a banker, as a politician, or as a governor of Borno State for 8 years, and even as a senator of Borno, from Borno State, you look at the people around Kashim Shettima. In fact, the Borno State Christian community, who are in the minority in Borno State, in fact, is a French minority in Borno State, but they have never had it so good in the history of Borno State since Northeast, since 1967, when Northeast was created and later Borno was carved out of Northeast. The Christian community in Borno never had it so good, and Shettima came on board as a governor of his state. He gave them not only a level playing ground as indigents of this state, but he was able to at least accommodate them within his government, which hitherto was an unthinkable position. So I believe if somebody look at Shettima and ascribe tribalism and religiosity to him, is going to be the most unjust judgment of that gentleman. Because the records are there.
Now, Prof, I know you're a political scientist, and you know the thing about religion in this country, and that in whatever we do, whether politically speaking, whatever, we try to strike this delicate balance, not just on religion, even on the issue of tribe, the issue of zone and all of that. It's for that reason that you have a situation where, as we speak today, the APC decided to zone the presidency to the south of the country. So what do you make of those who are saying, Bola Tinubu should have looked at that delicate balance, tried to strike a balance by, choosing a Christian as his running mate, sorry?
You see, let me tell you, as a political scientist, I think those who are flying the religious kites on our delicate political atmosphere in Nigeria are enemies of this country. You see, time and again in Nigeria, we have gone the full cycle now. And in democracy, it is not about religious convenience or tribal or ethnic choices. Democracy is about ability of a candidate to bring to the table the winning votes. And I believe if Nigerians are going to be very sincere to themselves and very just to their own conscience, a northern Christian at a minority level will never be able to bring millions upon millions of votes, either from Benue or from Lato or from Adamawa or Taraba or Borno. There are 19 states in northern Nigeria. And out of these 19 states, 15 states are predominantly Muslims. And it is these people that are going to vote. So for God's sake, you don't expect Bola Ahmed Tinubu to go and pick a northern Christian who the entire block vote of this Christian cannot translate into some victory or into some winning the ticket. So look, Bola Ahmed Tinubu
but
is
don't
by
you also
nature,
think he stands the risk of losing this Christian vote, so to speak?
yes, he stands to lose certain number of Christian votes. Just like even if he picks a northern Christian, he stands to lose certain number of Muslim votes. Head or tail, a politician is supposed to lose some votes. But we're talking about the majority of the votes on elections day, not certain number of votes that you are going to lose. So look, this Muslim or Muslim Christian ticket, is it enshrined in our both national constitution?
Absolutely
It is
not.
not. It is a convention that actions and inactions of men in Nigeria, either rightly or wrongly, that made these religious colorations to come up. And I think the earlier Nigerians, look, as far as Sadiq Abba is concerned, if there is a single family who are neither Muslims or Christians that are capable of ruling Nigeria to guarantee the future of my children, I will vote this particular. I'm tired of this particular Islam or Christianity that they are using it as a deceptive actions. They weaponize religion in Nigeria. It's not fair. And let me tell you, if today Bola Ahmed Tinubu pick either somebody from Bauchi like Dogara, or somebody from Benue, Akume, or somebody from Adamawa, SGF, what do you call him? Boss Mustafa.
Or Boss Mustafa.
Babati Lawal or Boss Mustafa. Look, the question is this, and let us be very sincere in answering this question. How many votes are they going to bring on the table on election day when the entire country assemble and line up to vote the next president of Nigeria in February 2023? This is a question, and these are the considerations that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as a politician, as a Democrat, put into consideration when he picked Kashim. So certainly, in the campaigns that is going to come, a lot of issues are going to be woven around religious sentiments and religious whatever. But at least if you open up your mind and speak objectively and analyze scientifically, you're going to realize that the person that Bola Ahmed Tinubu pick up is the only Northeasterner today who can stand to mobilize both the Muslims and the Christians, both the majority tribes in the Northeast and the minority tribes in the Northeast.
Well, obviously, they would have a lot of work to do, I mean, to convince those who are still very skeptical. I'm talking about Kashim Shettima now, for those who are still very skeptical and don't really know him.
DEJI, let me tell you one thing. If today Bola Ahmed Tinubu comes in your village with Prophet Muhammad on his right shoulder and Jesus Christ on his left shoulder, he will still have problems with Nigerians. Look, our problem is no longer the religious actions that are now weaponizing religion in Nigeria. I think Bola Ahmed Tinubu was able to pass across that particular bridge. His wife is a pastor, for God's sake, a pastor.
You must have seen the letter. I mean, the open letter or that article now written by the former secretary to the government of the Federation, Babachi Lawal, quite bitter and really not happy that Tinubu would settle for a northern Muslim now. And he made it very clear in his letter that, well, that as far as he's concerned, that look, Tinubu is wasting his time because that in the north, especially in the core north, the Muslim majority north now, that the majority of the people there would vote Atiku Abubakar, whether or not he irrespective of how or who Bola Ahmed Tinubu has chosen as his running mate.
Well, that is Babachi Lawal is entitled to his own opinion. As a Nigerian, the Constitution guarantees him that right to express his feelings and his opinions. I can't deny him that. But if you go back to democracy, if Tinubu picks Babachi Lawal or any northern Christian, how many votes can Babachi Lawal guarantee Tinubu on election day in home, his constituency? Buhari lost election, don't forget, 2019, in their own constituency, with him who was there, and as well as the current SGF of Nigeria. They were there. They lost election in their own, not only constituency, in their own polling units. So look, let me tell you, people can talk, but when the chips are down, it is the vote that counts. And let me tell you, the team between Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Kashim Shettima is a winning team. And let me tell you, I can assure you, Kashim will never allow Bola Ahmed Tinubu to sleep when he noticed that there is level of injustice done either to any minority or to any Christian under their own government. Kashim will never allow his police officer to go scot-free. He will fight and he will call BAT Bola Ahmed Tinubu to order. So look, me, I'm consoled. I'm a northerner, I'm a Muslim, but look, we had it before. History is just repeating itself. 1993, 30 years ago, we had Muslim ticket, and it went through, and the military scuttled the show. So history, 30 years after, another Yoruba man, another Kanuri man, the same thing. It's not a coincidence. It's a historical reality repeating itself. It is yesterday now redefining itself in our today's political realities. So I can assure you, is Bola Ahmed did not make a mistake. Kashim Shettima is a political heavyweight as far as northeastern and northern Nigeria is concerned, and there are millions of northerners that are celebrating. You can only hear very few of them. Look, if you read the open letter of the Borno State Can chairman, and he enumerated the various benefits that Christians in Borno, in particular, for the first time in their history, got under Shettima, is awesome.
I know.
Look at this. Look at the appointment that Shettima gave to Christians from Borno. Look at the scholarship that he gave to people from Borno. Christian from my state, my Adamawa state also. Christian from Gombe, Christian from Bauchi state, not his state also. So I said, look, when I say he is the most detribilized and religiously balanced minded, I'm not mincing my word. I meant it, and I sincerely I will stand by it. And I'm 100% sure Shettima is going to prove if those his critics wrong, and he is going to add value. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is already a heavyweight. It's a moving machine politically and democratically. He was looking for somebody who can now balance the equation, and he got this in Kashim Shettima.
Right.
And I believe when the campaign starts or when the campaign begins, you'll be home and dry with the realities on ground.
All right, Professor Sadiq Kaba, thank you very much for joining us on the program, and thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I apologize for all the hiccups.
Apologies accepted. That's technology for you. Well, thank you very much. Well, that's how much we can take on the program this week. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.